I want to do a little WNBA update video. I really probably should get back to doing the WNBA weekly update videos. So you know what? Might as well make this the first one of the season, even though we're definitely past halfway through the season. Well, we got 2 more months: September, August, September, and then finals in October. So we got about 3 more months playoffs, including playoffs. Let's see. So the interesting news of the day: WNBA is a tough place to play. Monique Billings and Odyssey Sims have been released off of their hardship contracts for the Dallas Wings. In comes Satu Sabali, who's healthy now, I guess. And hey, Satu show. They kept Satu out all season and said, whatever. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Satu incomes, Satu Sabali, Maddie Segrist back from I think a finger surgery, and Jalen Brown. If you remember Jalen Brown, she the lefty that was killing it in preseason. She hasn't played most of this season, I think all of the season, because she was injured as well. So Monique Billings, who at one point was averaging a double-double for the Dallas Wings and actually killing it. Odyssey Sims came in, and she kind of came in like Monique Billings when she got signed on the hardship contract. She was averaging 17 points a game in I think two or three games. How many games has she played? I think about two or three games or so. Less than five, I think. I believe less than five. But she came in getting buckets, fucking up my parlays, helping my parlays. She came in on one. So salute to both of them. It's really unfortunate that they're going to get dropped. I don't know if they're going to be picked up by another team. LA is so stupid for, like, first of all, I'm not sure if she would have had the season, especially with the LA coaching over there. I'm not with the coaching in LA, but I'm not sure if she would have, if Monique Billings would have had the season she had in Dallas with LA if she was still there. But I think LA was still stupid for cutting her. So shouts out to those players. I just don't know where they go from here. I don't know if a team picks them up. I hope they do get picked up because it's Monique Billings. Like, she was averaging a double-double. Odyssey Sims is a tough bucket. If you follow some Dallas Wings games, you'd know she's tough. Bringing in Jalen Brown, she's tough too. So it's like you're trading off a lefty for a lefty. And really, geez, I don't know, man. If anyone, you're bringing back Satu Sabali, who is better than Monique Billings. But I feel like Dallas probably should try to find a way to keep Odyssey Sims on the team because she's a tough bucket. She's tough. And she kind of fits Dallas. Dallas has absolutely no direction on where they're trying to go as a team, but Odyssey Sims actually does fit Dallas. So it sucks. It sucks that that's happening, but you know, the way of the NBA, way of the W. It's the way of the W. We need more teams. We really do need more teams. Shouts out to the Valkyries coming in next season, but we definitely need more teams. All right. Now the next thing. The W just announced that the All-Star game is going to be in Indianapolis, and I'm confused. Didn't we say no to Indianapolis? Didn't the NBA just have a clusterfuck All-Star weekend in Indianapolis? Why is the W going back there? Why is the W? Why was Indiana the choice? Who is selecting this? The players, the NBA players just said ain't shit to do in Indianapolis. Why are you going back to? Why? Like, why? You know what's crazy too? I'm perfectly fine with the WNBA just going East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, Vegas, New York, Vegas, New York, Vegas, DC, LA, DC. Like, I'm perfectly fine with them just going East and West because why? Well, who's coming to Indiana? There are fans that travel to. Like, y'all got to stop thinking of the WNBA doesn't have fans and doesn't have people that will show up and travel for these games. Like, if I had the means, I'd definitely do it. But, like, who's coming to Indiana? Who's coming to Indianapolis? It's just going to be, you're just hoping for Fever fans to show out. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I just realized. You know what? Okay. I get it. I get it. Oh, okay. Capitalism. Yeah, I just I just realized. They're having a game in Indianapolis because Caitlin's going to be an all-star next year, and then the place is going to sell out because she's probably going to do the three-point contest then too. Then you're going to have Cece versus Sabrina in Indiana. Touche. Um, yeah, touche. Anyway, moving. I guess we can move on. Moving on to the next topic. This isn't really a next topic, but I wanted to get into my mid-season awards really quickly. Now, MVP. I wanted to do this like last week, but F it, I'm doing it now, bro. Mid-season awards. MVP. We all know who the MVP is. I'm not even gonna go. Not even. Yeah. Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think that's a debate either. I would say that Ezzy Magmagor is in the race. But I don't know, that shit not close. Let's be real. So MVP, we know who MVP is. We know who DPOY is. Let's get into most improved player. This was really interesting because I had a couple of players here. I had Seagrass on the board at one time. I had Kennedy Carter on the board at one time. But I think the most improved player race is actually a 2-horse race. I think it's Derek Hamby and Alana Smith. Derek Hamby from the Sparks and Alana Smith from the Minnesota Lynx. I had Alana Smith as number 1 for a minute, and then she kind of like dipped. She had a dip in performances, and Derek Hamby has been very consistent. Now, even though Derek Hamby is having a career year, one thing I don't do is not adjust for usage and team position. Meaning, if you are the third or fourth option and you're putting up numbers like 15, 7, and 3, while another player who was the first option is averaging a double-double, to me, that 15, 7, and 3 is more impressive than that player averaging the double-double who's the number 1 option on the team. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of the situation with Derek Hamby and Alana Smith. Alana Smith is playing really well. She's not averaging no double-double. Derek Hamby is averaging a double-double. But if you watch Sparks games, as I do, if you watch Sparks games, you realize Derek Hamby has the ball in their hand a lot of the time. A lot of the time, they're looking for Derek Hamby to create something or do it herself. So she's pulling down the boards. Her rebounding numbers are going to go down a little bit because Azurá Stevens is back from injury. But for most of the season, she's just been able to, I don't want to call it stat padding because people have given stat padding a really bad connotation. But to me, that's kind of what it is, which is why I wouldn't be inclined to give a player like Derek Hamby the nod. I think someone like Alana Smith, who is playing alongside Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, I think that's a little bit more impressive and more impactful too than a Derek Hamby, because yes, Minnesota is a contender. Yes, the Sparks aren't going to be good, but it's the same way how Jewel Lloyd last season on Seattle, she averaged what? She averaged 25 plus. She averaged the most points per game last season. Was it 25 plus? Where the hell was Jewel Lloyd? But again, Seattle wasn't going to be good, and Jewel basically got all the shots. Does that make her the best scorer in the W? In my opinion, no. But she's getting all of the shots, so she's going to have a high PPG. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I had Alana Smith on as a number 1 in my most improved player race. But Derek Hamby has been very consistent. She has been very, very consistent, even with Stevens coming back, and Alana Smith kind of dipped a little bit. So I think Derek Hamby, as of right now, is in the lead. Now, 6th player of the year. This is... Oh, yeah, let me mention, too. I know Dejanay Carrington and Kennedy Carter having good years, but Kennedy Carter actually, I think she's on par with some of her past seasons as well. So I couldn't really... She wasn't going to go higher than a Derek Hamby or Alana Smith. Dejanay Carrington is up there as well. Yes, but I don't think they're challenging that too. Like I said, I think it's a 2-horse race. But let's go into 6th player of the year. 6th player of the year. Who did I have in front? I had, for a good amount of time, I had Temi Fangbele, and I had Kennedy Carter there as well when she was coming off the bench. Now, the rule is, I think if you come off the bench more games than you start for the team, that allows you to be qualified for, or that qualifies you for Sixth Player of the Year. So I think Kennedy Carter still qualifies for that. Last time I checked, she came off the bench 12 times. That number's probably changed because that report, if I'm remembering correctly, that report was from July 3rd. So she probably still has more. Yeah, she probably still has more games coming off the bench than she does starts. But it's probably getting closer now, and she's probably not going to be coming off the bench for the rest of the season. So Kennedy Carter might not qualify for Sixth Player of the Year by the end of the season. So that might be going to Tiffany Hayes. I have Tiffany Hayes up there. That's it. Let me see who I have up there. I got Tiffany Hayes. I actually have Kate Martin. I actually do have Kate Martin because Kate Martin has been solid off of the bench. I can't remember if she's sixth or like seventh rotation, but Kate Martin has actually been amazing. Temi Fangbele. And I actually had Leonie Phoebus as well in New York. But Leonie has been starting as well in a couple of games. And I'm not sure what her start to games started and games off the bench count is. So I'm not sure, but that's kind of like my list right now. If Kennedy ends the season with more games off of the bench, I think she's Sixth Player of the Year. If she passes that and basically disqualifies herself, I'm probably going to give it to Temi Fangbele for Indiana. Because I think she's doing a great job in Indiana coming off the bench. But the thing is, she might be starting as well because I don't know what Sides is going to do with Alyssa Smith, whether she's going to start her or not, and bring Alyssa Smith off the bench. We'll see. But as of right now, in terms of Indiana Fever, the two players making Indiana Fever go right now are Leah Boston and Caitlin Clark. But we knew that was going to be the case. But I think they got to find a way to get Temi in there. But yeah, Sixth Player of the Year. Sixth Player of the Year right now will stay with Kennedy Carter until she becomes DQ'd. If she's going to become DQ'd. I think with trading Marina Mabry now, she's going to start. That's your offense is Angel and Kennedy. So she's going to start. So she's probably going to get disqualified. So you know what? Go ahead and give Sixth Player of the Year to Temi. Well, that's basically it. Those are my mid-season awards and my little WNBA update. That's going to do it for this video. If y'all enjoyed it, you know what to do. Subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy. I'm out of here. Take care. Stay safe. WNBA is back to tomorrow. Let me know what you all think is going to happen the rest of the season. I don't care. Give me random, give me hot takes, give me bad takes, give me stupid takes. Just drop something in the comment and let me respond. I really want to kick this WNBA season back up full throttle. All right, I'm out of here. Stay safe. Take care. Stay blessed. Peace.